Hello and welcome to VOP Business. I am Joy Adesua Iromoseli. Google says Nigerians can now use their Verve Naira cards to make digital transactions on Play Store, according to the company's applications distribution service. In a statement today, the tech giant said it is partnering with Verve, the largest domestic card scheme in Africa, to enable Nigerians to make purchases with ease, thereby strengthening the digital ecosystem in the West African country. Under the partnership, Google said Verve transactions will be processed within Nigeria. Commenting on the partnership, Anthea Crawford, head of retail and payment partnership at Google Play, said the development was to encourage easy access on the app. Crawford said the new partnership not only simplified the payment process for Google Play Store apps and services, but also contributes significantly to a more inclusive digital environment for Nigerians. The Nigerian Communication Commission (NCC) says its proposed quality of service regulations for telecommunications companies will introduce stricter performance standards. Helen Obi, NCC Director of the Legal and Regulatory Service Department, spoke in Abuja at the public inquiry of 6 regulatory instruments proposed by the Commission. The instruments include the Draft Quality of Service Regulations, Draft Guidelines on Corporate Governance for the corporation sector, for the communication sector, Commercial Satellite Guidelines, Numbering Regulations, Competition Practice Regulations, and Draft Data Protection Regulations. In the Draft Quality of Service document, NCC directed telcos to attend to customers within 30 minutes upon arrival at any of their service centers across the country. The Commission also said telcos must ensure that customers can speak to a customer care representative within 5 minutes when they call their helpline. Brent, the international benchmark for crude oil, rose to a high of $84 per barrel yesterday, fueling speculations that Nigeria might witness another hike in the pump price of petrol in the coming week. Crude oil, which is a major determinant for refined petroleum products prices, hovered between $75 and $78 per barrel for over a month, but peaked in price yesterday after witnessing similar highs since last week. While oil marketers said that the rise in crude oil price, coupled with the increase in exchange rates, would warrant further hike in petroleum price, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited maintained its stance on selling petrol at the market price. Although other oil marketers have commenced the importation of petrol into Nigeria, NNPCL is still the major importer of the commodity, being the supplier of last resort. The House of Representatives has rejected a motion for the stabilization of the exchange rate. A member of the House, Benny Lair, representing Langtan North and Langtan South Federal Constituency of Plateau State, had an motion on the floor of the House yesterday, argued that 1,000 Naira may exchange to $1 if nothing was done to stabilize the exchange rate. She also added that the Naira has been on a rapid decline against the US dollar, euros, and pound sterling, thus leading to hike in prices of goods and services, thereby worsening the inflationary situation and the cost of doing business in Nigeria. The Nigerian Employers Consultative Association (NECA) has warned that the continuous rising of inflation, if not controlled, can hit 25% before the end of the year 2023. The Director General of NECA, Mr. Wale Oyerinde, said in a statement that the recent decision by the Monetary Policy Committee (MPC) of the Central Bank of Nigeria to raise the monetary policy rate by 25 basis points to 8.75% could be chaotic to the growth trajectory of the nation. It said tightening monetary policy stance by raising the anchor rate had proved ineffective. Oyerinde urged the CBN to focus more on tackling the structural drivers of inflation, especially the supply side. NECA DG said in its view, high cost of borrowing was injurious to business growth amid tough business conditions. Small and medium enterprises needed to be supported with relatively low interest rate to stimulate access to liquidity. The NECA DG urged the CBN to work with relevant government agencies in addressing supply-driven inflationary factors rather than supporting future hike in MPR. Finally, on VOP Business Show, Ivory Coast winger Adingra, who spent last season on loan at Belgian side Union SG, struck in the 19th minute. He then doubled their advantage from close range in the 58th minute. Brighton midfielder Moses Caicedo played the last 25 minutes, his first appearance on the pre-season amid long-standing interest from Chelsea. The match started in frantic fashion, with both sides nearly gifting the opposition chances when trying to play out from defense. Brighton took the lead when Adingra ran on to an excellent long pass from goalkeeper Jason Steele before calling past stranded B's stopper Mark Flenken and clipping in off the side of the post. Brentford pushed for an equalizer with winger Ken Lewis Potter seeing his shots cleared off the line by centre-back Adam Webster and striker Brian Memo flashing a shot just wide of the Steele goal. Adingra punished those missed chances when he called a second pass Flecken from the corner of the 6-yard box after a pass from Steven Azate. Brentford pushed for a way back into the match, but the Seagull ultimately won comfortably. And that's all on VOP Business Show on VOP TV. We would like for you to subscribe and engage us on YouTube. It is Voice of the People TV, and on other social media channels at VOP TV Live. Many thanks for watching. I'm Joy Adesua Iraboseli.